The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they couldn't have asked for a better start to the year. Most teams need a little feeling out period, some time to get everybody on the same page, but they hit the ground running from day one and have not looked back. And tonight, we get to see Mohamed Bamba. Tremendous size and strength, but also extremely bright, Kenny. Schools with the highest level academics offered him scholarships.
Wow, because he's a smart guy off the court who still honors his basketball IQ. I love that. I love that about guys. And you know, he's just one of the rare breeds of everything you want. He opposing defender, blocking shot, alters everything, and a great student.
And on the offensive end, very raw, runs the floor very well. Needs to add a lot of strength, though.
Coming up shortly, it's the tip. We'll go courtside to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And when I look at the Lakers, and I'll tell you, this has been a surprise how they started the year. Obviously, whatever adjustments they made in the offseason, definitely working out for them so far.
You know, Greg, I like to see a team come out of the gate strong, right? Their chemistry has been absolutely sensational.
Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
What do the coaches always say? Don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Dwayne Wade. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Cousins in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Here's Schroeder. Passes it to Cousins. Beasley kicks to Cousins. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Now here's Gordon, and the basket is good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Cousins finds Schroeder. To the paint, stolen by Grant. Here's Isaac. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bamba.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Fournier passes to Isaac. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Schroeder outside. Over Grant. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Grant against Schroeder. With some arc. Bamba. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
The mind was willing, the body was not. This is why conditioning is such a big part of the game.
Now, here's Isaac. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Isaac passes to Grant. Misses the layup. Lakers trail by 3. Wade up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Schroeder with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Now here's Grant. On the wing, Gordon. Shoots a fader. Basket counts.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range, it's almost unguardable at this point.
Schroeder kicks to Wade. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
Okay, D, thanks. Breaking down the defense on the other side is going to take some hard work today.
But, guys, I'm sure they'll be up for it. I always got even more fired up for a game when I knew that the other team was going to be bringing it on the D.
Well, it definitely has a tendency to sharpen one's focus. There's no room for error. Anything less than their best in this game simply won't cut it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harrell against Gordon. A rebound by the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Two shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Not a lot to be happy about with the Magic last season, but they did see some improvement in some of their players.
You know what, Kevin? I think you saw Aaron Gordon make a big leap, and I don't think he was alone. Guys like Evan Fournier and other wings also continue to develop their games. If there was one silver lining for a very difficult season, that would have to be it.
The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Fournier against Wade. Grant surveying the D. Down low and stolen by Cousins. Schroeder against Grant. Harrell down low, and he gets the bucket. Harrell's got his third basket of the night right there.
The initial miss was the best thing that could have happened to them. He was in absolutely perfect position for the putback.
Grant finds Gordon, shoots over Schroeder. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now the pass to Cousins. Back to Schroeder. Beasley outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now, here's Isaac. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Right wing. Here's Bamba. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. To the inside, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Isaac. Here's Bamba. They get it again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. A chance here for a three-point play.
And when he's active, playing with tenacity, Bamba rebounds everything that comes his way. And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Martin's checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and Simmons subbed in for Fournier. And that one falls for Bamba. And with Bamba, in addition to his crazy length, you also get a player who's extremely smart.
How about getting scholarship offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard? You can see him thinking on the court. He's deliberate in the things that he does. Bright future ahead for him.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Orlando. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Harrell. No good that time. Good work defensively by Martin. To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Robertson. Rondo scanning the floor. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee's shot is off.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
For 3, Ross. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma. McGee trying to break free. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his first points of the game. Grant kicks to Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got it all tied up now for the Magic.
That makes any coach happy. You don't force a tough shot, but you get a quality look from close range. Nice.
Back to Rondo. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Well, mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
And Jonathan Simmons, the explosive wing player, went undrafted but has earned a spot in the NBA after a strong couple of years in the G League. Now he's established himself as a potent offensive player.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. On the free throw, no good. And for Simmons, when he was in the G League, he developed, Greg, his playmaking.
Yeah, spent some time at point guard at that level, and I think it helps him in terms of finding ways to create shots for himself. He's definitely, though, at his best when the ball is in his hands. Not so much a spot-up player, but he can create offense for a team in a hurry.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the vertical is eye-popping. Jonathan Simmons, what a finish.
The Lakers trail. Down low. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Grant. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Simmons. Back to Grant. Inside. Over to the wing. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Up top, Stevenson. Covered by Martin. A player who can calm down a team in a very interesting intersection of the game is a valued commodity. And Doris, you see a lot of these players every game in the league that have that quality.
You do, and you could go across any number of organizations. I would begin with Chris Paul, who has the ability to hit big shots, either on his own ability to break a defender down or to find the right person to create that opportunity. Sean Livingston of the Golden State Warriors and Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors are two what I like to call stabilizers. And then the other great guy, of course, we have to include him in every conversation, is LeBron James, because he can dictate the outcome of a game on a possession-by-possession basis. Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
And Stevenson drops them both. Here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint, here's Martin. Misses from close range. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
Now, here's Grant. Down low. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Grant. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for the Magic. And Los Angeles guys shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Grant. That one falls. Grant's got his first points of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Los Angeles now. On the wing, Stevenson. McGee dishes to Stevenson. Back to McGee. 6 to shoot. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from McGee. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant against Rondo. Lets a floater go. Here's Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And guys, this is what Mozgov brings to the table, right? He's always active on the offensive end and finishing possessions.
Martin against Stevenson. It's stolen by Martin. Passes it to Grant. Here's Ross. Softly drops in the floater.
Wow, how about the explosiveness of Terrence Ross? What great acceleration on the effective drive.
4 seconds left, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
It's all tied in Orlando. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good. And right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Robertson. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. No good from Grant.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Now, here's Grant. The pass to Ross. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Terrence Ross, Doris, one of the more athletic wingmen in the league.
Right, Kevin. This guy's got great reach and frame for the position he plays, and he's always been able to dazzle at times, but he can also disappear. So this guy's got to find that ability to get involved and stay active.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
And the Lakers have possession. Magic knocking down the tray. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Orlando called for the foul. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
That free throw missing for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Martin, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Grant. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his third basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Rondo. Sinks the three-pointer.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Gordon, and it's blocked. Outside Rondo. Floats one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Rondo's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Fournier finds Gordon. Now Ross, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Fournier. Great touch on the 16-footer. Fournier's got 5.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now here's Rondo, following the miss by Evan Fournier. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Ross. And the Lakers also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in. So for the Magic, their last game a loss to Philadelphia. Outside Fournier. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This guy is more than capable as a ball handler. Fournier, clever, navigating his way around the defense.
And it's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder against Simmons. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From deep. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Cousins. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Outside Fournier. Shoots from 14. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. And the basket by Gordon.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Pass to Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 3. Down low. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, really good awareness from Jonathan Simmons. Really getting an understanding of when to put the pass on time and on target.
Schroeder kicks to Cousins. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Beasley comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Andre Robertson. Schroeder against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Cousins. They get the rebound. Here's Harrell. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Harrell's got 8 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. The Lakers with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harrell the pass to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Beasley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. They get a hand on it, and it's the Magic with the ball. Wade against Fournier. High, arcing shot. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Cousins. He's covered closely. Harrell against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harrell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from Wade. The Magic trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons dishes to Fournier. Gordon up on top. And Simmons kicks to Bamba. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And Cousins gets it to go. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Fournier against Schroeder. Outside Fournier. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. I mean, he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Doris, last year, another season where Evan Fournier continued to improve his scoring.
Well, it's really been amazing to watch this guy refine his game over the last several years. Very judicious with the shots he takes. Not going to wow you too often, but a very consistent contributor.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
Schroeder finds Wade. At the top of the key, Cousins. Fades. Got a piece of it.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. Schroeder looking around. Wade against Gordon. Lock at 6. Wade kicks to Harrell. Here's Cousins. Got a hand on it. Schroeder against Simmons. Here's Gordon.
Oh. No, he did not. Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Pass to Harrell. He dishes it to Schroeder to end the run. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
We saw Gordon making big strides in his game last season, Doris, and it started with his shooting.
Well, specifically his long-range shooting, right, Kev? Because the three started to fall, and then that opened up other scoring options for him. Boy, it really seemed to come together for this guy, a rising star in just 1 year.
The first free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
So for the Magic, Jarrell Martin comes in for Isaac, and it's Jaren Grant in for Simmons. And the Lakers also making a switch. McGee's checked in. And so Fournier nails both of them.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Kuzma.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Passes it to Bamba. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers trail by 8. Wade up top. Trying to get something going. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fournier against Wade. And Fournier kicks to Grant. Right side, Gordon. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Gordon's got 14 points.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Scooter passes to Wade. It's deflected. Stolen by Bamba. Wade against Fournier to the inside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Raptors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Magic, 7.5 games behind.
And right now for the Magic, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Orlando making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Bamba. And it's Ross in for Aaron Gordon. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Rondo. He's got 7. Kicks it to McGee. Schroeder, left side. Harrell down low. Working on Martin. And it's Harrell missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Fournier dishes to Grant. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Fournier, and it's denied. Outside Rondo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Harrell. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Grant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Ross. He kicks it to Martin. And no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Evan Fournier led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 assist. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And Orlando has possession. Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Fournier out there with Grant. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. The shot's good from Fournier.
If you give Evan Fournier the kind of space necessary, he will drain it on you. That's pretty.
Cousins finds Schroeder. 13 feet away. Here's Harrell. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Grant the pass to Isaac. Back to Grant. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Beasley outside. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Isaac. He goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And Jonathan Isaac making progress, but he was drafted knowing he had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and you really shouldn't try and compare Isaac to the rest of his draft class. He's going to be on a different timeline as far as his development goes. Might take longer for him to be ready, but the payoff, man, could be huge as his ceiling is really high.
And he's good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wade outside. Pass to Schroeder. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
To the middle, stolen by Wade. Feeds it to Harrell. Schroeder kicks to Wade. Back to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Here's Cousins. Los Angeles with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Magic have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Magic leading by 12. Outside Fournier. To the inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And the Lakers call time here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time. And it's difficult to do, even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. DA, thank you. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. The 4th spot held by Dwayne Wade.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this crew. Their defensive skills are game-changing, and it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 7. Beasley outside. Now here's Cousins. He's guarded closely.
And he just takes pleasure in shutting his man down. I love seeing Bamba work this hard on that end of the floor.
Gordon score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Wade outside. Schroeder against Grant. Pass to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Michael Beasley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fournier against Wade. Fournier into the lane.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Kuzma. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fournier.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. And so Fournier nails both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Grant against Schroeder. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Isaac. 5 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isaac's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Robertson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kuzma kicks to Stevenson. The dish now to Cousins. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Here's Grant outside for Simmons. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 18. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder against Simmons. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Here's Cousins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close. And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
Shooting 1.
And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. And that's going to be a travel. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Lakers.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Stevenson against Grant. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Isaac. Count it. Isaac's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Lakers call time here.
What we know about Jonathan Isaac is he's got incredible length coming out of Florida State. And the team knew, guys, that it would take some time to develop because he's so young. But with that frame and the potential his offensive game has, he can be scary in the future.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Orlando on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Cousins finds Stevenson. Shoots over Isaac. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Jonathan Simmons is still a work in progress, but he has an understanding that that three-point shot has got to be in his arsenal.
Here's Kuzma following the three-pointer by Orlando. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. It's good. Simmons got 11 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Kuzma kicks to Stevenson. Can they get it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, there's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders, to me, to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for Bamba. Jarrell Martin comes in for Gordon, and it's Ross in for Jonathan Isaac. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Magic leading by 22. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Ross. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side, Rondo. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Rondo. 17 points in the game.
And look, if he gets it that low, he's going to hurt you.
Right, you can't be surprised when he burns you. The defense must force him out of the paint.
Now, here's Grant. Ross in the corner. Kicks it to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Grant against Rondo. And that one is good. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Kuzma, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Nuggets, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Lakers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Good on both. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And there's the feed to Mozgov. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Ross. He's got 6.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Simmons.
A strong defender. Bottom line, Simmons with the athleticism to send that back.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And that one misses. Ross with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Rondo against Ross. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Here's Martin, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the 3, and it's Terrence Ross with the 3.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Lakers trail by 21. Robertson the pass to McGee. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma. Another shot. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Now here's Ross. He's got 9. Back to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rondo. And that one's on target from the wing. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Grant. Rondo with it. He's got 7. Pass to Kuzma. Over Martin. McGee trying to break free. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Grant kicks to Ross. There's 1:54 left in the third.
The defense from Andre Robertson is nothing short of sensational. He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now here's Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fades. The putback. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Grant kicks to Ross. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. He feeds it to Harrell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Jaren Grant.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Jaren Grant. The Lakers also with a sub, Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. That's good from Harrell. Orlando leading by 14. .55 seconds left to play here in the third. And Simmons kicks to Fournier. Feeds to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player. You pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
McGee dishes to Rondo. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Tries from 10. McGee's shot is off. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Mozgov finds Fournier. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. For 3, Ross. No good, shot missing. And so it's Orlando in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Plenty of times, hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
I like the way that Luke is, Greg, looking at the big picture.
I mean, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this one.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Lakers 5 right now. Harrell is out there with Beasley. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And Wade slams it in.
I'll tell you, how lethal a threat in these open floor situations does Dwayne Wade continue to be? This is so nice to watch.
Now here's Fournier. He kicks to Ross. Inside. No good from Simmons. Lakers trail by 14. Now here's Wade. Shoots over Fournier. Wade, good. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
Here's Fournier. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Magic lead by 14.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Beasley outside. Outside for Rondo. And it's Wade in the corner. They shoot again. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is good. And that's 19 points for Montrezl Harrell.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Fournier against Wade. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Ross. And the Lakers also making a change. Schroeder's checked in. And here's Gordon from outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Wade. The fader. And that's off the glass and in.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now, here's Isaac, covered by Beasley. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Passes to Beasley. To the paint. Here's Wade. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Magic leading by 10. Poked away. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Schroeder dishes to Wade. To the middle. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, sometimes it just takes an opportunity in the NBA, and Aaron Gordon has made the most of it. Since taking over that power forward role full-time, he has shown remarkable improvement. Plays with more confidence and aggression on offense and has transformed himself as a player.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gordon. And for Gordon, in his first full season as a starter, he instantly became a star in the league.
And when he was taken 4th overall, this was the type of player the team was hoping he'd become. His outside shot has improved by leaps and bounds and always plays with speed and athleticism. And now I think he's got a much more fully rounded game, which makes him dangerous.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He told them, I don't want us to be satisfied yet. We can congratulate ourselves later, after we win. Right now, we have to close this one out. He doesn't seem to think this one's over yet, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Cousins finds Wade, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And so Grant will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Fournier. Now the pass to Isaac, and he comes up with the deuce. Isaac's got 11 in the second half.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Grant against Schroeder. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Harrell. Shoots over Grant. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Harrell.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 11 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Schroeder against Grant. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in.
Terrence Ross.
Schroeder kicks to Wade. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fournier. No good from Wade.
Tremendous defense. Boy, they're putting an emphasis on not giving him a clean look inside.
Fournier passes to Bamba. Now, here's Isaac. Grant up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Fournier, that's for 2. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wade. Lakers trail by 11. Beasley with a clean look. And again, the Lakers no good. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Ross kicks to Fournier. Pass to Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Cousins. And it's Harrell at the elbow. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Cousins. Count it from 12.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Wade against Fournier, and it's Cousins with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, Bamba. Isaac kicks to Fournier. And it's Grant in the corner. Clock is at 3. Over Cousins. Cousins knocks it away.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Fournier against Wade. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Beasley comes with the double team, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Orlando with the ball. Grant dishes to Bamba. Shoots over Cousins. The Magic again can't hit. Lakers trail by 11. Rondo kicks to Harrell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Cousins. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Four on the clock. Magic leading by 11. Grant down low. He's covered by Rondo. Count it. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking, Greg.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's blocked, but they recover it. Passes it to Beasley. Kicks to Harrell. Sinks that one from the post. Harrell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Rondo against Grant. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Isaac. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Don't you get the sense, guys, how scoring comes so natural and easy to Jonathan Isaac? Tough to stop when he's starting to cook.
And the Lakers call time here.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Mohamed Bamba.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Aaron Gordon. David Aldridge, what's the status?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, we can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Well, and barring any of those setbacks, Greg, I wouldn't be surprised to see him back ahead of the schedule they've laid out for him.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
Now here's Rondo, and Harrell slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Rondo against Grant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's underrated, but Rondo possesses terrific strength. Even when you get the contact, he has a way of being able to create and finish shots.
Jarrell Martin's checked in for Jonathan Simmons. That one falls for Rondo.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Fournier finds Grant. And the dunk by Bamba.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Mohamed Bamba.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Isaac. So he gets them both.
Oh, yeah, he knows what those free throws mean, right? That takes away any chance of a last-minute comeback.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 12. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Stevenson. Tight defense on him. Out to Kuzma. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.